Welcome everybody, and we've decided to do another session and a range of podcasts, but we're breaking the first one with some really important breaking news for us on what we're doing with the company. So myself and Helen are here. We're going to discuss what that means to the company, what that means to everybody else that we're working with, and our rationale and reasons behind what we're doing. So everybody is aware at the minute that the government has made changes to the way EPA is working, and as a business we need to adjust to that. And so we've decided to make some changes to the way we do things, and more importantly, we are going to change who we are, our name of our business. So Helen, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
As a business, we've taken a decision that we believe is good for our customers, good for what we do, and for the business to grow as well and adapt to how we're doing things in the landscape. So let's just have a dissect that between us and talk about it. I think for me, the suggestion you came up with and why we're doing it now was really important. I guess people will probably question why we've chosen the name that we're going to choose and use, and why we're doing it now. What's your thoughts in that area?
So we've always been known as First for EPA, and the new name that we are going to launch is First for Awarding. We are 6 years old now, and we thought it was about time that we had a little brand update anyway. And obviously, as you mentioned, the sector changes. We will eventually be moving away from endpoint assessment towards apprenticeship assessment. And First for Awarding really cements who we are as an awarding organisation and helps us move into the next stage.
And I think, again, the first four is the important part. We've always been known. It doesn't change who we are. And I think for everybody else, the team isn't changing. Mm-hmm. The way we work isn't changing. All they will see is the difference of the new name. We're launching the new website, so there'll be the new branding on the website as well. But I think it's important for everybody to realise that nothing is changing realistically in what we're doing. It is just a name change.
Exactly. We've got the same people, same teams, same support, same guidance and resources that we've always had. Nothing's changing internally. And in terms of what the brand looks like visually, it's very much evolution, not revolution. You know, if you look at the new logo, you will know that it is First for EPA. You'll be able to see that it's evolved from where we are, what we do. And we don't want to just scrap everything that we've built so far. You know, we've got hundreds, thousands of customers, people who have used us, who know who we are and what we bring to the table. And we're not stepping away from all that. We're developing it as we move forward into the reforms, the future of awarding, and just make sure that we're fit for the future.
Fantastic. And I think that's an important point that you just said there. Yes, our brand will change. Our documentation will stay the same. They'll just see a new brand and a new logo on that documentation. But everything that we're doing now is being updated towards the new apprenticeships and the new adapted way and on-programme delivery, as well as at the end. And we'll do a session after this on the new assessment reforms. But from a customer point of view, we've really focused on the fact that we want our customers still to understand it's still us. We're still the same people. Nothing's changed. They'll get the same service, the same resources, the same passion and commitment that we've done all through that. I mean, what would be your message to those customers that have remained loyal to us, and new ones coming on board, that this is the way we continue to operate?
Great question. I think, you know, you've worked with us for so long now. We thank everyone who has worked with us and stuck with us for so long. Hopefully we've proven ourselves in every way. The support we offer right from the stage that you first have that conversation with us, through assessment, through results, and even beyond that, and just be reassured that we will continue to offer that same level of support and more, because we have lots of exciting things planned for the future that we can't reveal right now. But like we say, the industry's changing, and so are we. And
I think, again, reiterate those things that you just said there. There are other things that are coming with what we've got planned, our systems and and the platforms we use in the way we will do things. But at the heart of it still remains the apprentice, the customer. And I think that probably the biggest change that the customers will see is the email address, the contact, who they need to come into, which will change from First for EPA over to First for Awarding or support at, or how they. So I think in time we will be informing and making sure that that message is out with our customers. But I guess my message to everybody who's listening to this is, if you can't get hold of us, if there's an issue, please don't worry about that. Pick up the phone, you've got our details. We will help you and support you in any way, as we do now. But there will be those slight changes in the contact details. Everything else will remain the same.
Absolutely, and we'll be reaching out to our providers directly to let them know what's changing and when it's changing and what they need to do. There's going to be minimal disruption. The existing email addresses and links will still work. They'll redirect, so we're not scrapping anything. We want service to continue as normal, and it's a move to the new name, like you said, the new domains. We'll make sure that any links that we've got out there are redirected, so nothing will be broken and no apprentice will suffer any loss in service.
And I think, again, just to reiterate on that, the partnership team, Ben and Ryan, they will make sure that message goes out to everybody. So again, if you've not heard from them, which is going to be highly unlikely, but please reach out to us, preempt it, and we're happy to then talk through what needs to be done or what actions that we're putting in place. So please don't sit there and feel you've got to wait for us. Carry on interacting with us as you do now, and we can pick up any issues or queries you've got. But don't be alarmed when you see anything come out now and the documents change. Again, when we update those documents onto EPA Pro or to other platforms, we will send out a message that they are the latest versions and let everybody know that that's what you're working from. But it will not affect the way you work with us or affect the learners. Anyone that's in EPA or even registered with us will still get the same service.
Absolutely, and I'm sure everyone's also familiar with our operations team, who are absolutely fantastic, just as the partnerships team are, and will be able to support on any of the general inquiries as well.
Fantastic. So there you go, breaking news. Coming out, soon to see the logo, First for Awarding. As Helen's already said, in the background, we will still have the First for EPA for that period of transition. But don't be alarmed. We're looking forward to continue working with you. And hopefully, as we go forward in the future, you will see all the benefits that we are bringing in the next increment of changes. So we look forward to working with you. Thanks for your time, everyone, and we'll speak soon. Thank you.